Governor, you and I are in this weird position as Republicans this election. I personally think the best outcome would be for Trump to lose, Republicans to take the Senate, and then have 4 years of divided government that forces bipartisanship and some compromise. What do you see as the best outcome for the country and the GOP?
I think divided government is the best option. And as long as you have a president who is willing to compromise. You know,
She said she's going to have a
But when you say
Republican in her
divided government,
cabinet.
you're talking with Kamala Harris as president.
well, sure, because Trump wouldn't compromise.
Right.
No.
Right? He, you know, so
you think the best outcome is for
what
Kamala Harris to win?
Under her scenario, Anna, that would be.
I'm asking about you.
Well, wait about me for a second. You can wait till the end on that. The best scenario for the country is to once again have a president who's willing to compromise.
Yep.
And to have differing opinions in the Congress that forces people to the middle. Because right now, you know, you don't have that. And look, President Biden promised to do that, and for a whole variety of reasons, it didn't happen. And so now you've got a situation where, you know, you need to have people who have goodwill. And that's to be the right people.
Cruz is of goodwill and is going to compromise?
Well, but there's
I
Republicans in the
didn't bring
Senate
up
who
Ted
will.
Cruz. You did, but the fact is that he's only one vote in the United States Senate.
There are a lot
There's
like
and I
like
think,
him.
huh?
There's
What's that?
60
like
votes
him.
in the Senate.
Well, sure
for a
there
lot
are,
of good
but there are a
Little
lot.
Marco.
Look, there are a lot who aren't, and there's a lot of really
Yeah.
good people. You know, Larry Hogan in Maryland,
Yeah.
I think would be a great
Tom
person.
Tillis is great.
But
Tom
does Trump
Tillis is
getting
another
out
one.
of the equation, does that release them from their chains too? Does that release the power of those crazy people in
Well,
like
Josh
the
Hawley's
House?
not going
and-
to change.
Well, look,
Jim Jordan's not gonna
All of
change.
these,
But
see,
if they don't
you-
have
you
him
s-
All your
piping in
buddies
the
are not
ear,
gonna
does it
change.
not help?
Look, I don't know
once
that
called
you
Jim
probably
Jordan
just
his
really.
buddy.
I think you really just insulted those people by calling me their buddy, but they wouldn't see it that way. But look, a lot of these people will change. You know why? Because they changed to become pro-Trump.
They want to keep their
They,
jobs.
they care about their title more than they care about what they believe.
They don't want to go back to that
Which
boring.
is
which is
they're
sad,
real
but it's
sad
true.
and shameful. Let me ask you this.
So they will change
Let me ask you-
if the winds change.
Didn't the Tom DeLay go back to being an exterminator? They don't want to go back to their old jobs. Trust
that's
me.
true.
Yeah, a lot
That's
of
their
them
real
don't.
problem.
A lot of them don't.
He went on
But
Dancing
look
with the
at me. I
Stars.
get to come here. How great is that?
And you
So,
love
but
us.
can you answer
Let
the
me
question, though, that you said to leave to the end? Do you think the best case scenario is for Kamala Harris to be president, to win?
She hasn't sold
Republican
me
Senate.
yet. I think I told you that this morning. I just told you that.
I'm not asking if you're going to vote for her. I'm asking you, is that the best case scenario?
Well, that's a backdoor way of asking me the same
Okay,
thing.
then, I mean, yeah, but Chris, it's a binary choice. It's a binary choice.
Anna, you and I have known each other for a long time.
A long time.
And you got to be much better than that to get me to come in the back door.
let me ask you this. The Harris
I'm in hell.
campaign and some of Trump's own allies say they expect him to quickly declare victory on election night, even if swing state results aren't in. Many Republicans who still cast doubt on Trump's 2020, loss claim, their support 2024 election results if they're fair. Are they already setting the stage to say this is rigged if the vice president wins? I mean,
Sure.
So you think they're in for a fight? Is that a
he's
worry?
going to concede graciously this time.
No, Sonny, what he's going to do is come out and say, I lost, and I congratulate the vice president. Come on. There's
you
not
should
a
be-
scenario under which that happens.
Should we be worried about unrest?
I think worried about some unrest, but not nearly as worried as we were 4 years ago, because he's not the president. And so if people try to get really difficult in all this, Joe Biden's the president now,
Right.
and he will take the action that Donald Trump should have taken 4 years ago to say that's not acceptable.
Okay. You know what? It's always a pleasure to see you. I hope you'll come back next week. Our thanks to
You got
Chris
it.
Christie.